What's going on, everybody? Jake here. Today we are changing things up a little. We're going to be putting down our controllers and we're going to be talking some hockey. I'm a huge hockey fan and there's an event coming up called the NHL Expansion Draft. I'm not going to get too into the rules, but basically every team is going to have to protect players and leave some exposed for the Vegas Golden Knights to build their team from. This is a pretty big deal for some teams, so I brought a little bit of help. My good buddy Joel is going to assume the role as the 30 GMs in the league, and he is going to decide which players each team is going to protect. While I am going to play the role of the Vegas Golden Knights GM and pick the team based on what is left. I just want to say this is just a mock draft. We're just messing around, we're having some fun. Things are going to change very soon with the trade deadline coming up. But as of right now, this is where the league stands, and maybe we'll do another one towards the end of the year when things have all settled down. So to start off, we're going to break down the 4 divisions in the league, starting with the Atlantic Division. So, without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Okay, so let's move over to the East. We'll start with the Atlantic Division. We're going to go with the Boston Bruins.
All right. We have the 7-3 again. Forwards are Bergeron, Akis, Krejci, Marchand, Spooner, Pasternak, and then Riley Nash.
Defenseman, pretty obvious.
Zdeno Chara,
Yup.
Corey Krug, and the last one was kind of interesting. We'll call him Miller.
That's probably fair. I feel like it's between Colin Miller and okay, so and goaltenders, super obvious.
Tuukka Rask. See you later, Malcolm Subban.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll see.
Tough one to lose.
We'll see. There's also another young goalie I have my eye on. We'll see if he protect. I don't think he will. Anyway, Buffalo Sabres. They're pretty good.
Buffalo Sabres. 7-3-1 again. We got Okposo, O'Reilly, Olsen, Polino, Jurgensen's, KANE, which I don't know about, and ENNIS.
Yeah, see, if I was in your spot, I would not protect KANE, and I would protect Johan Larson instead, because I feel like if Vegas GMs are smart, they would keep Evander Kane as far away from the city of Las Vegas as possible. and that's purely what it comes down to.
That's completely fair.
Like,
Yeah, I don't think anybody would.
I feel like Kane is in such a limbo. It's too bad because the guy's got like all these tangibles that should make like the perfect power forward, and he's so stupid. Anyway, I'm just some guy on a laptop saying that. They're defensemen then.
Ristolainen, Bogosian,
Yep.
and the last one, Burgess. It could also be like Kulikov's a UFA, so I didn't protect him.
Yeah. I feel like that's pretty fair. And for your goalie,
The goalie's Leonard.
the Leonard. Okay, let's keep moving to the Detroit Red Wings. Another interesting team.
Alright. 7-3-1 again.
Yep.
Franz Nielsen, Henrik Zetterberg, Gustav Nyquist, Justin Abdelkader because they're lonely Justin Abdelkader.
Yeah, I don't know why. Anyway, that's a conversation for a different day.
Thomas Tatar, Andreas Athanasiou,
Yep.
and Anthony Mantha.
Okay, that's interesting. Defense.
Mike Green,
Yep.
Danny DeKaiser, who's on a really good contract, and Nick Cronwall.
Okay.
Ellie's Brendan Smith, who's also a free.
I really like Brendan Smith, but he's a UFA. Like, I really like Brendan.
Goaltending became an unexpected surprise,
Yeah.
to say the least. But I'm still gonna go with Peter Mrazek.
Yeah, I feel like that's the correct choice. Jimmy Howard's kind of
As
how
good
he's
as-
come back here.
Yeah, I just don't trust it in Mrazek. Mrazek's.
Well, as far as Jimmy Hart's contract goes, it's not as good as Mrazek's. Like,
Mrazek's 8 years younger.
Yeah, Mrazek's the future in that team for sure. I wouldn't even be surprised if they trade Howard this year, especially if they're not in a playoff spot.
Yeah,
So
he wouldn't be too expensive.
That's that. We're gonna move on to the Fancy Cats, the Florida Panthers.
Fancy Cats. Yeah, so 7-3-1 again.
Yep.
Barkov.
That's such a good contract.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a really good contract.
Trocheck.
Yep.
Huberdeau.
Okay.
Bugstad. Machine Gun Marchessault. UC Jokinen, and then Riley Smith.
Alright, that's pretty fair. Nothing. I mean, you're not gonna protect their captain, Derek McKenzie? What are you laughing at?
No.
Alright, defense.
No, that's unfortunate for him, but he's exposed. On defense, they got Yandel, Ekblad, and Demers. Gotta go with old man Bobby Lou.
Alright, kind of figured. Now that exposes James Reimer, and I'm a big James Reimer fan. Mostly because he destroyed Ottawa in his Toronto days. And he's just a good goalie. I think he's way better.
He's just a good, solid.
People shit on him a lot because of Toronto, but I think he's a pretty serviceable goalie. And he might be on Vegas this year.
He's a definite pickup.
Yeah.
Or definite. No, I shouldn't say he's going to be picked up, but he's a definite candidate.
Alright, on to Shea Weber's Montreal Canadiens. They got interesting over
So
since the last time we did this.
Yeah, they did. They did. So 7-3-1 again.
Yeah.
I'll go with Galchenyuk, Hatches, Gallagher. I have them protecting Radulov. I think they'll try and resign.
I would imagine they'll try to resign.
Andrew Shaw,
Mm-hmm.
Paul Byrne,
Yep.
and Charles Hudon.
Charles Hudon. Let's go to defense because I don't care about the rest of those forwards.
You don't want Plaganich?
Nope, but I'll probably pick them anyway.
On defense, Jeff Petrie, Shea Weber, I guess. And the last one was kind of a toss-up, but I went with Nathan Bolio.
I think that's the right choice.
Absolutely.
And then
They're going to waive Price and then keep Montoya.
I'm not even going to ask about goaltending. Now on to our disgusting little fucking mess of a baby, the Ottawa Senators. This one's gonna get interesting. This one's gonna hit close to home because we're both Sens fans. Unfortunately. Go ahead.
What do you say unfortunately for?
Well, that's
The best team in the league.
a conversation for a different day.
So 7-3-1.
Yep.
First off, the greatest player on the team, Bobby Ryan.
No comment. Keep going.
Obviously. Hoffman,
Yep.
Stone,
Yep.
Turris,
Mm-hmm.
Brassard,
Mm-hmm.
John and Gabriel Pajot,
Yep.
and Ryan DeZingle.
Good call. It's crazy. We did this.
But,
We did this at the beginning of the summer. We went through all this, and
yeah.
some of these have changed quite a bit. Ryan DeZingle was not on the radar at the beginning of the summer.
Don't think I heard of him before it started the season, really. Not much, at
He
least.
played last year on the first one. Anyway, defense. This is where it gets interesting.
Big Dion.
Mhm.
Starting off with Big Dion.
So they couldn't
Not
convince,
ideal.
They couldn't convince him to waive them.
No, they could not. And we got Eric Carlson,
Yep.
I guess. Then the fan favorite Cody Ceci. They love Cody Ceci.
That sucks so much for Sens fans. Because that leaves
Mark
for them to
Mathot.
pick, and they're picky, yeah. So Vegas is gonna get a top 4, arguably a top pairing defenseman for free, and that, unless barring a move of some sort, which I'm sure is very possible. And goaltending.
I mean, okay, Craig Anderson.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious there. No one else is worth claiming.
Condon's been good, but not that good.
Condon's also UFA, and I don't think he'll be back. Is he a UFA?
Yes, he is. He is. I think they'd probably resign him. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I don't know
mean,
how much I like him.
depends if he wants to come back.
We'll see.
All right, let's move on to the Tampa Bay Lightning because you and I could dissect Ottawa all day.
I suck Tampa Bay because they're There's some nice no-move clauses.
There's one really nice no-move clause.
We're gonna start off with it. It's Ryan Callahan.
Yeah, buddy.
The best.
And then
Best no-move clause in the league, arguably.
oh god, that contract.
I don't think he's gonna waive for some reason.
Absolutely not. Why would he? The other one I could see potentially moving. Or waiting.
Alteri?
Yeah.
I have him.
You have him.
No.
You have him not waived. Or
I don't know why anybody would want to leave Tampa.
Yeah, no, that's really what it comes down to. Yeah.
Yeah, Stamkos,
Right.
Kucherov,
Yeah.
Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
Palat,
Mm-hmm.
and Johnny Drake.
Yeah. That leaves Alex Killorn wide open at a really, really good contract. He's only 27 and he's signed for 1,000 years at 4.4. So we'll go down to your defensemen.
Their defense, it's not ideal. But Hedman and Strawman are the two obvious ones.
For sure.
Then it gets kind of interesting after that.
I know who
I have
picked.
them protecting Kukuk.
Oh, really? You're also a Pete's fan. So.
Could have gone with Coburn.
It absolutely is 100% because you're a Pete's fan.
You said I didn't. No, I was not a fan of him, believe me.
See, I figured that you'd protect Garrison.
And that's
Just because he's a top 4 defenseman. Yeah, their goaltending.
I have them protecting Vasilevsky.
Yeah, because Bishop, I guarantee you Bishop will not be on this team by the end of the year.
No.
All right, the last team of the Atlantic, the Wonder Team, the Wonder Kids, the Toronto Maple Leafs.
This was a real tough one.
Oh no! I just saw their first no-move clause. Go ahead.
Oh, Horton?
Yeah.
I have them waiving Horton. There's no way he won't.
I mean, they there's no way, right?
Yeah, there's no way. He's waiving.
Yeah. Has anyone checked to see if he's still alive?
Ooh, probably not.
Someone get on that, please. All right, carry on.
I think they care. Alright. So they got the 7-3-1. JVR if he's still with the team.
Yeah.
Azim the Dream.
Yep.
BOZAK.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Connor Brown. Leo Komarov.
Yep.
Brendan Leipzig. And then I have Matt Martin with a shruggy face beside it because really,
Honestly,
it doesn't matter.
I don't think anyone would touch Matt Martin at 2.5. But
They have nobody else.
uh,
Nobody else. Unless they want Livo.
Joffrey
It could be
Lupul-
live,
See, I really like Joffrey
Come on.
Lupul, as a player and as a he
He's-
seems like a legit dude, but the dude is made of fucking paper. That sucks because I feel like he could be a really useful player.
He's like MacArthur.
He's never healthy. He's worse than MacArthur because it's always something new with Lupul.
No, I mean like the play style.
Oh
They're
yeah.
similar.
Anyway, defenseman.
Yeah. Riley Gardner.
Yeah.
And then I got Marincin. Doesn't really matter.
No, not really. I feel like that's pretty fair.
Not going to be Frankie Corrado. All of the players that matter on that team other than Riley are exempt.
I don't know. I don't have a slight clue who I'm going to pick off this fucking team. I really don't. And your goalie. I'm already stressed out. I'm stressed.
Yeah, Freddie Anderson.
Alright, cool. Well, alright then. That does it for this division. Stay tuned for the other three. And then after that, stay tuned for my turn to build the Vegas Golden Knights. Thanks for watching, everyone, and take it easy.